Welcome to part 2 of making the small railroad storage cabin. In this video I'll show you how to go from this to this. I am recovering from a bit of a flu, so that's why I sound a bit different. Anyway, it's been 10 days since I recorded part 1, so I felt like I should record anyway, even if I sound a bit different. I think the first step will be making the doors and door frames, so let's do that. So to make the door frames, let's first hide some stuff we don't need, so it's out of the way, like that. Then I select this, the inner wall part that we made earlier, and let's select all of the inner faces, like this, and duplicate them and separate them by selection. Tab into edit mode, go into orthographic side view, let's go into X-ray mode and extrude it, then S on the y-axis and let's scale it in a bit, something like this. Now I only select the top vertices and G, Z to move them down, and let's try to make it an even thickness, like so. I'm gonna add 2 loop cuts like this and dissolve this inner one, dissolve edges like that. Then I want to delete these faces, and let's select this face, fill it, this face, and fill this face, like so. Now we can add some loop cuts. I think let's add 7 for now. Then I'm gonna only select these and dissolve them. Then I select these faces on the in and outside. Then let's do an inset, so press I twice, like this. So with them inserted like this, I right click and with the loop tools add-on I select bridge, like that. Let's bevel this a bit, so Ctrl B. The door looks a bit wide. Let's set the origin to geometry. I feel like it would look fine once it's printed in HO scale. Let's select these edges and dissolve them, and do the same on the inside. Let's add some more detail over here. Okay, now let's add a door handle, and I think that's good enough. There we go. Let's check it. 0 non-manifold edges. Awesome. and the inside is flat, so it's easy to glue on a piece of clear plastic as a window. / to bring back the rest. Let's duplicate this one. Go into edit mode, select all. Let's hide the bricks and snap it to there. Actually, let's hide this. Now let's delete all of these inner faces. Let's delete this one and copy it again. Edit mode, select all, select that vertex. Not the bricks, this one. Snap it to that edge. Dissolve these unwanted vertices. Dissolve. Let's do the same for this side. Dissolve vertices, select these, dissolve edges. The same for this, dissolve edges. And let's join them together. Select all and Ctrl J. Select all, M, merge by distance, and let's check. Still non-manifold edges. Why? I also have to dissolve these. Oh, I still have inner faces on this. By the way, if you are struggling to see inside, you can simply select a face like this. So I'm gonna select these faces and press H to hide them. Now I can easily access this to select the inner faces to delete them. Just like this, X, delete faces, and now when I press Alt H, it unhides the faces again. Let's check, and no non-manifold edges. That's the doors done. Next is the windows, and let's again select all of the inner faces. I don't have to duplicate them because I don't need these on the inside anymore. So P selection and tab out of edit mode. So select this, hide it again, and now we can make the window frames. So I'm actually gonna select these and hide them for now. So I'm only gonna make one and then duplicate it over to the other side. Extrude, cancel, and scale it inwards, something like this, and scale on the y-axis. Let's add a loop cut on the inside. Alt select the inner faces on this side and delete the faces. Let's fill this. Let's do that, and let's add 2. Actually, let's see how it will look if I do this. So inset, let's bridge them. It's super basic, but I like it. Actually, let's for the other one not do exactly the same, but we can now delete these faces, and also we have to dissolve these edges, all of these, so X, and dissolve edges. You can also select these to bevel them a bit if you like. Let's see how this looks if I bevel them. I like to give it extra depth so it's a bit stronger after printing. And I keep it flat on the back side so it's easy to glue on a clear piece of plastic for glazing. Awesome. Now let's bring back this and join it back together. Then go into edit mode, select all, press M and merge by distance. Now, yep, all working perfectly. Go into top view, select this as X0. A rookie mistake, but an easy fix. Select this one, this one, this one, and delete vertices. Select this face, right click and bridge. Let's give it a few subdivisions, like so. And let's repeat the same process for the other windows. And let's do the same for the doors. Let's make a backup copy, put it in the backups. And now, in order to have the Boolean joining together perfectly, I'm gonna select the top face of the floor and just move it up slightly, like this. So it's intersecting, just like this. Then I'm gonna select all of this and subdivide it a few times. Actually not the sides, only the sides once, then select the top and subdivide it like this. Next I'm gonna add a bit of randomness to the bricks, so select them, go into edit mode and let's make a new collection and call it bricks. Actually, can I do this in edit mode? Go to mesh, transform, randomize. That's too much. That's still a bit too much. This looks okay. Now, for the next step, select all and separate them. Actually, first move them to the bricks collection. Go into edit mode, select all and separate by loose parts. Tab out of edit mode. Make sure to have one active selection like this. Let's set the origin to geometry. Object, transform, randomize transform. And for this, let's do the tiniest amount. And for the rotation as well, 0.005. Not sure if that is visible, 0.05. Actually, let's only do something like that, and the scale can stay the same. Let's select all of the bricks. Dude, I love this mouse. Almost 1400 bricks. And Ctrl J to join them back together. This looks a lot better. Actually, we have to do the same for this. This is already making it look a lot more realistic, because no brick wall are perfect. Let's bring back the roof. Actually, should I make the roof removable? I think I should just have an opening in the floor. Let's delete these faces. If I have like opening like this in the floor, Now I'm gonna make a new collection and call it Boolean test. Then select all, duplicate and put it in that collection. Then I hide my main collection and join all of those together. And let's add the mesh boolean. Here you can see the model that I joined together, and I'm gonna redo the process. So the problem areas I recognize and have to fix. I will change these bolts for a lower resolution one, and in some places there are gaps, which is a problem. Bring back the main collection, select the roof, go into side view in X-ray mode and only select the tops. Then spam Ctrl and number pad plus to grow the selection until everything is selected. Here are a few that didn't get selected, so just select them manually. Then press X and delete vertices. In side view, I will select this, all of them, and again grow the selection, move it up. And making sure they are all intersecting. And let's do the same for this side. There we go. It's also a good idea to avoid battling faces like this, so just move them the tiniest amount so Blender knows which face should be in front. Let's give this some more geometry. Let's add 30 loop cuts, 30 loop cuts, then 5 loop cuts for each segment. Like this. Okay, let's make new roof bolts. And again I exaggerate the scale just a bit. New collection, let's call it Boolean test, and let's make a duplicate of everything again and put it in that collection. Hide the main collection and Ctrl J to join everything. Then simply open a geometry node editor, add geometry nodes, click new, then add a mesh boolean, change it from difference to union and exact, and then connect. This is gonna take a while to compute. There we go. Let's apply the modifier tab into edit mode, select all, merge by distance, merged 2300 vertices. Now let's check the mesh. This can take a while if the mesh is very dense like this. Oh boy. Something crazy went wrong. This ain't gonna work. Delete this model, enable my main collection again. Let's make a backup of the roof bolts. Select all, duplicate and move it to my test Boolean collection, and let's join all of this together. This is just a process of trial and error. Okay, before doing anything, let's check the mesh. If it gives you a ton of non-manifold edges, there's no need in trying to fix it. Just delete and try something different. I think I know what's the issue. Let's try applying all the scales and rotations before doing the Boolean operation. So let's delete this mesh, go back to my main collection. Yeah, I think the issue is this. So let's select all, Ctrl A and apply all transformations. Then Ctrl J to join it together. The only advice I can give you is never do this on your original model. Always make a duplicate and do it on that model. What am I even doing? There we go. Finally fixed all of the non-manifold edges, bad contiguous edges and intersecting faces. Those are the three most important ones. These are just suggestions that a face are too small or that kind of stuff, and overhanging edges as well. So next I'll have to add support for the roof on the inside, add support for this overhang and the roof, and then I can print.